Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at Nvidia stock and also other semiconductors, that is AMD, ARM, Broadcom, SMCI and Micron. So today we have a bit of a sell-off across semiconductors, but is this sell-off enough that this thing is going to now turn around and become bearish? So let's talk about all of that in this video. We have Nvidia to start off with. Still in the bullish structure though, guys. Yes, I can see we have a sell-off in the extension that we are getting, but today was still a intraday bullish play for the day trading, right? And that's what I have been saying, trade it only intraday. And I talked about as long as we stay above 128 level yesterday, this is just an intraday long play. Even my day trading bot made profits. Yes, afterwards we are falling, but bot still booked all the profits before that. If you need access to my tools, links in the description below. I have two bots, two indicators, all right? But just wanted to show you this. And so, as I said, on the daily interval, structure on Nvidia technically is still bullish, guys. As long as we stay above 128 and 13 cents, the structure is still bullish on Nvidia regardless of the sell-offs. Take partial profits in the extensions, that's why. And when in the reload, you see double bottom forming, consolidations forming, you can try to reload and continue the direction. But it's important to stay with the trend, higher lows and higher highs, all right? We are still structurally bullish above $128 range. Let's go to the hourly interval, and you can see that on hourly interval, any cool off that we are doing right now is getting bought back up above that trend line that I provided you with these two previous pivots. That is still a bullish trend line. So you get my point, right? Reload in the pullbacks, take profits in the extensions with the stop loss on the other side. It's not very difficult to trade. Trade with the structure as long as we're above 120. Technically, structure is still bullish, but don't buy up on the top. Take profits in the top, in the extensions, try to reload into these pullbacks, and you can try to play at these important levels as provided by the trend line. My levels automatically that are marked by my indicator, and accordingly you play the trend back again to the upside, okay? So you got my point. Structure is still overall Nvidia bullish, and I'll talk more about it once the market has closed, but that's for now, right? So let's now go to AMD. Let's take a look at what's been going on. So I provided that blue box, tiny one over here for the current ongoing play. As long as we are above that, structure is not bearish on AMDs. Yes, some cool off is coming, but you can see it's just getting bought back up right on the top of that blue box, right? And if I extend this trend line out a little bit where the price action is that I provided you, technically you can see it's also coinciding with that trend line as well, right? So as long as we are above the blue box, structure on AMD is still bullish. And even if we do some cool off, it's not going to turn bearish. But if we lose this blue box, right, then you can expect some little bit more cool off that may start to come. Otherwise, no. And structure on AMD, in my opinion, through these pullbacks as well will just remain bullish. It's all about until where those pullbacks are happening, and accordingly size and size out position, build the position into the consolidations, double bottoms and things along those lines. Structure on AMD still bullish. ARM, as I talked about yesterday, until this blue box from where we are, guys, this area of even bottom line of 171, structure on ARM is just plain bullish. Yeah, this is just a pullback happening. Take profits in the extensions, let the pullback happens. Taking a look at hourly interval, and we also had these trend lines on this thing. This one is still quite far away from that trend line, but yeah, I'm not, well, as I said, as long as we're above that blue box, structure on ARM is also just bullish, all right? Okay, taking a look at Broadcom now. Broadcom is an interesting thing now. Is this resulting into a lower pivot here now? So you are already aware about, let's go to the hourly interval. We took this short place back then, and then I provided this level 16, 17. Above this, it was a long play, and we got those long plays. Now then, this is the area that I mentioned that, guys, watch the, back again, a retest. If we do a retest here and fails, by losing this zone of 1740 and now losing 1719, if we lose that, yes, this will mark a double top on this current ongoing price action and most likely a lower pivot as well, thus making Broadcom continuing lower. So if Broadcom finally loses this range as well, this can at least come down to this 200 hours moving average. Again, that's a very likely possibility on Broadcom now. So yeah, that's something in the price action that I'm seeing. So you can expect that cool off to 20 days moving average before any next price reaction you would expect. So yeah, that's a possibility with the lower pivot here. All right. And accordingly, on the other side of the structure, you will have your stop loss. SMCI doing again a pullback sell-off today, just like all other semiconductors, but structure on SMCI is technically still bullish. You can see it's finding support at one of our significant levels down here. Any pullback, that's fine. You can see that's why I say let the pullback happens. You can then reload into the pullback. There was one play yesterday already that I talked about after getting above that blue box. Now today we are getting a pullback, but that's just a pullback. You can see at significant levels getting bought back up. Structure on SMCI is still bullish and until even 20 days moving average. So, and accordingly, you will, that's why don't go all in one position. Build the positions in the direction into the pullbacks and accordingly take partial profits out, right? So that's that. Yeah, SMCI has room to remain bullish, guys. You can see pullback is getting bought back up here. That could be one of the plays, right? And then structure on this can still remain bullish, guys. Yeah, until 50 and 200 hours moving average as well. But the level to watch, I would say definite, wow, the spike. The level to watch is definitely 883, significant level, and we got a buy over there today, right? That was part of a pullback today. Micron, and let's see how the market closes, and I'll be doing another video later, right? So when the market has closed as well. So Micron, I still am, staying on the same principles and side that let it just idle out. Like, okay, it tried to go up today, got sold off, and so definitely there's a supply selling sitting here, guys. At this point, if we lose this blue box with the 50 days moving average down here below like $130 to $128 range, you can expect much more downside to come. All right, I'm seeing a lot of supply sitting up here. All right, so just keep that in mind. Taking a look at hourly interval, yeah, you can see today also a good green candle, but then it got sold off completely, right? So definitely this is, the sellers taking it out, right? Yeah. Yeah, here's the supply zone. So definitely sellers are sitting there, guys. All right, that's pretty much it for this video. Yeah, Nvidia, turning a little bit green, and structure, as I said, is still bullish. I showed you my bot as well. I gave you the levels, everything, the trend lines on Nvidia, and just trade with those areas and the structures. Remember, take profits in the extensions. You can reload in the pullbacks and trade accordingly. All right, and yeah. And I think my bot would have also given a swing long position, the swing bot. But anyways, if you have access to my tools, you already know that. But always take profits in the extensions, all right? Anyways, and if you need access to my tools, links in the description below. Guys, I'll see you in my next videos. Take care. Bye. Tesla looking great. I'll talk about that as well today. So, all right, bye.